Good afternoon, everybody. How are you today? And welcome to the latest edition of Drew Mania Live. So great to have you with us for this Wednesday, the 29th day of May, the year 2019. And of course, this is yours truly, Andrew L. Perry, coming to you live and at you from the busy streets, which is Brooklyn, New York, as I chat to you what is happening in the world of sports. And today I'm speaking to you from the Spreaker, wow. I'm speaking to you from the podcast studio in Break Media House in downtown Brooklyn as I chat to you what is happening in the world of sports. Well, we got a lot going on. We have the NBA. We have the NBA Finals to preview. We got the NFL OTAs continue. But we're going to start off with the baseball, of course, with the New York Yankees, as the New York Yankees looking to win the series against the San Diego Padres, and they do that in a big way. What can you say? What can you say about this? What can you say about this Yankees team? Sorry about that, folks. But this Yankees team has really been on the road to say the least. On the road to be the least. I don't know what's going on with the sound. But I apologize for that, folks. But as far as the Yankees go, the Yankees just won their series against the San Diego Padres, as they took 2 out of 3 from the San Diego Padres. As before Boston comes to town, there's going to be a big series coming up in the Bronx, especially anytime when the Red Sox come in town. It's a big series. More for the Red Sox this year so far, as their first meeting of the year, when the Red Sox and the Yankees come facing each other. Because right now, as I look at the standings, the Red Sox Yankees are in first place, and the Red Sox are 7.5 back after losing last night to the Cleveland Indians, after losing the way they did to the Cleveland Indians yesterday, the Boston Red Sox I'm talking about, as they played as the Red Sox, playing much better baseball as of late, but not as you would like, not as they were when they were defending. Well, they're the defending champs right now, but for the most part, the Red Sox they really have the Yankees on their mind, no doubt about it. You know, even though, like I said, the Red Sox are defending champs. The Yankees, even though they're in first place, they mindset, even though I want to say is not as early like it was a couple of years ago, in April, but it's starting to get a little deeper into the season as the Red Sox and the Yankees battle each other for the first time as far as the division is concerned. In the meantime, good win an impressive win. The Voit continued to be a monster in this lineup, hitting back, joining back-to-back home runs in the first inning, and from that point on, let's face it, the Yankees just ran away with this game about a score and shut them out. And Paxton get the W, but even though they say Jonathan, even though I saw on my ESPN, CBS Sports app that Jonathan Holder will get the W, which is, I don't know, is ridiculous, but probably as the day progresses, they will get a little further to correct it, that James Paxton get the win. And speaking of James Paxton, what a turnaround, what a return! Came back and shut out the San Diego Padres, who was doing much better than last year. Obviously, the San Diego Padres, even though they're right behind the Dodgers, they playing money. They acquire a lot. They gave Eric Kazmir, the former Kansas City Royal, big money, and we all know about Manny Machado. You know, Manny Machado is doing is having his Manny Machado is Manny Machado. There's nothing more that needs to be said. A lot of talent, but his presence, you could pretty much say he made the San Diego Padres a much better team. And the Padres are trying to make the playoffs for the first time since it's been on, and it's hard to think about. The Padres haven't made the playoffs since 2006. They haven't had a winning season since 2007. Which really, if we really stop and process it for a second, it's really unbelievable. But history told me the Padres do not have a good record against the Yankees. It's like torturing them in 19. When the Padres, even though the Padres won last night, even though they won last night, this whole series reminded me of 1998. It really did. Except the Yankees didn't win all 3 games. But now let's rewind back to last night. And the problem I always have with Tanaka is this. Tanaka is never consistent. Never. And that's been my biggest problem with him throughout his whole entire career. It really has. He has not really not has been performing well. It really hasn't. The split finger fastball has continued to be a struggle, as you can see. He's one of those Japanese pitchers. He don't have good command in my eyes when it comes to pitching. He's always inconsistent. There are moments where he have good games, don't get me wrong. But like we saw last night, he have games where he has struggled. And the Yankees could have made a rally and the Yankees could have made a comeback. But in the end, you know, that double play to end the game, that was a good call. That was a good call. It really could. The Yankees was this close to make a rally and it fell short. It's simple as that. There's no other way to say it. But put it behind you. The Yankees get two out of 3 from the Padres, and now welcome in the Boston Red Sox, as this series is going to be a lot of fun. Every time when the Yankees and the Red Sox get with each other, it's a lot of fun. It really is. It's a lot of fun. But let's move on to the Mets. As far as the Mets go, kudos. Impressive win. A very good win. And I would say a bounce back win. And since it's really no secret that the Mets is hitting better on the road than they do at home. Look at from April middle after opening week how many home runs they hit. And hear this too. Even though they hit a home run and they got to win, the Mets have to do a better job with runners in scoring position. Because I don't like, to me, last night they left a lot of guys on base last night. A lot. Due to Monday. They left a lot of guys on base. They left more than 20 batters, 20 runners in scoring position. You know how many times they capitalize on running in scoring position? Twice. Michael Conforto, grand slam. And even if I pronounce it, I forgot the kid name. But he have a long last name that capitalized on the Mets last night. But after that, the Mets left too many guys in scoring position, and that's not good. Moving forward, it's not good at all. But you know what? They capitalized. Rosario had a good game. So is Michael Conforto, as I mentioned. He hit a grand slam. You know, and Michael Conforto has been hitting the ball a lot better lately. He has. I'm not going to sit here and deny it. He has hit the ball a lot better. And it looked like the Michael Conforto he started as a rookie. That's the way I see. That's the way I see it when it comes to when I see Michael Conforto. As far as Tahiri and Ariana. Those of you who listen to those of you who are listening, you know who I'm talking about. You know which player I'm talking about. Okay, you know who I'm talking about. Okay, you know he's been swinging the bat in this series pretty well, even though Pete Alonso has been ice cold. Haven't really swung the bat when he first started. Todd Frazier has been okay. He's been okay. I would like to see him being more productive. But the guy who's really done a terrific job, a good job out of everybody, is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Wilson Ramos has really swung the bat very well lately, as well. Despite the fact, I think as a catcher, I gotta judge him more to see him in a big spot. But nevertheless, as far as swinging the bat, he has putting the ball in play. He's hitting home runs. He has done what let's face it, when Travis D'Arnaud couldn't do. Despite hitting, he has a lot of power for a catcher. Now defensively, like I said, he's not Gary Sanchez to no man, but he has done a solid job. He really has. Now as far as the performance last night was, I gotta tell you, there is something about Steven Matz that you gotta be impressed. You have to be impressed last night with Steven Matz. He has really thrown the ball more harder than I ever seen him since when he first debuted against the Cincinnati Reds. He has thrown the ball harder. Yeah, I mean, I agree with Tazier with that curveball. That curveball, he made a mistake with Corey Bellinger, who's, by the way, the best hitter in baseball right now. I mean, no one has a stroke, no one has that swing like Corey Bellinger. Corey Bellinger, you know, he don't swing, he just hack. If you see his stance, if you see his batting stance, it's really intimidating. It really is. But other than that, he struck out. He had a good performance. He has retired. As I look at the